So I had my hair in a boho updo in one of my previous videos, and I got some interest in me doing a video on how I did that. So this is how you begin. I'm going to section my hair off. You have to prep your hair first. You can't just go straight in. I'm going to put some puff powder in the roots. This is the Powder Play Lite from Sexy Hair. I'm going to put that in my roots. Give those roots a little bit of a tease. My rat tail comb. I think this is a 3/4 inch curling wand. I have a mirror over here, so I'm going to look in the mirror so I don't burn myself. I'm going to wrap, I did it anyway. I'm going to wrap this all the way up. I'm not leaving the ends out. Here, you'll be able to see it better on this side. I'm going to give it, I just got back from a walk and it's very humid. That's why my roots are so kinky. Okay, give it a little bit of a tease. There's puff powder in this piece too. I'm not leaving the ends out. I'm curling it all the way down to the ends. And I'm going to section my hair off all the way up. And when I get to the top, I'll cut the camera back on so you can see the curling at the top. I'm to the top of my hair now. I'm going to section off the front and also I'm going to section it this way. So I can get all the pieces. Okay. I'm going to wrap it all the way to the ends because I want my ends curled in this case. I would say if you don't care whether your hair is got straight sprigs sticking out, you might not have to do this step. But because you wanted to see how I did the look, I'm going to show everything. Okay, when I get to the back, I'm going to tease the roots, puff them a little bit. And I'm still curling all the way to the roots. I mean, all the way to the ends. And this is how I like to curl the front. I like to bring it straight to the center of my face. And I like volume in my crown, so I'm going to tease up here too. I'm letting the curl cool. I'm curling everything to the center of the back of my head. So on my right side, I'm curling back. Anyway, everything back. Little tease, little puff powder. Get this little piece that I missed. Another little piece that I missed. I'm gonna let those curls cool for a minute while I show you what I sew my hair with. The needle I use is this plastic needle, and I got it in the sewing section at Walmart. I will link that in the description. The thread that I use, I also got in the sewing section. It's a wax thread. I think it's for sewing on coat buttons, maybe. So I'm pulling off, I don't know how much that is. It's not a yard. Maybe it is a yard. I don't know how much that is. Anyway, I'm pulling off this much. And I'm gonna cut it. And I don't put it on my needle like I'm gonna sew, like I'm really gonna sew. I'm going to put it on the needle and tie one end to it. You don't want it to slip off. So there you go. I tie it like that. All right, now that my curls are cool, I'm going to finger through them just a little bit. I'm going to section off the front to just to the back of my ear, like that. Not a bunch, like this much. Then I'm going to take this portion here. I'm going to take this portion here in the crown. I'm going to get it arranged the way I want it arranged. Like this. I'm going to take that crown hair. I'm going to take some bobby pins. I get my bobby pins at Sally's. I hate cheap bobby pins almost as much as I hate ASMR videos. I hate cheap bobby pins. Okay, so I'm going to take some bobby pins and do the crown. Pin the crown in its poof, just the very back part, so that I don't flatten out my poof when I'm sewing. Okay? Then I'm going to take my hair that's not, I'm going to take the portion that's behind my ear, like this. And I'm going to arrange it where I want it. I'm going to take my sewing apparatus and I'm going to run it through the base of that ponytail at my scalp like this. Then I'm gonna, until the ends pulled up into my hair a little bit, like that. Then I'm going to run it back through, close to where I ran it through the first time. Then run it through again. I'm running it through that teasing portion that I did when I was prepping my hair for the hairdo. Okay, so it pulls tight now. So now I'm going to take my hair and I'm going to run my needle back through and I'm going to weave it. I'm going to do it one more time and then I'm going to see if it may be able to hold on its own without my hand. So this is what I have so far. And now I'm going to drape this piece. See, where's my needle? Okay. Since my needle's on this side now, I'm going to take some pieces from this side and drape them up. Work them into the hairdo. See, I caught it. Send it over to the other side. And now I'm going to take a piece from over here and work that in. Now I'm looking at the front of my hair. Like, how much do I want to be left in the front? And that's probably all. So I'm going to drape that over that. Send that through. And my string is getting short now, so I'm going to hold the loop, put it in, pull it out, and put it up through the loop. Like that. And then I'm going to cut it off. And this is what I have so far. I'm taking a look at the back of it. I'll be right back. Okay, you could leave it like it is, but I'm going to piece it out some. And I'm going to take this Moroccan dry texture spray to piece out my look a little bit. And I want a little more volume here. I want a little volume here. A little more volume on this side. And then I may want, in the video that I showed you, in the last video where I had this hairdo, I had a kind of a front swoop-de-doo thing going. So here's my front swoop-de-doo. I kind of and teased it a little bit and direct these pieces back. And if you didn't want this much dangle, you just take a bobby pin, stick it on the end there, and tuck it in. So this is how I do the sewn boho updo. Here's the final look. And if you want to know how I did this makeup look, I will link that video right here and you can check that out. Tatcha! Have a great day.